Hei, jeg heter Inge-Martin Seim Tverborgvik, og jeg er student på Joliet Junior College. I'm from the west coast of Norway. Maybe people will know the city Bergen. It's the second biggest city in Norway, and it's called the capital of the west coast. We're a family of 5, my mother and my father, and I have 2 younger siblings, one younger brother who's turning 18 in August, and one younger sister who is 16. She was 16 in March. We live out in the in a rural area, actually on an island. Its nickname is the Thousand Islands, and our closest neighbor is the North Sea. And we'll see oil rigs and cruise ships and freighter ships go by all the time. It is very hard to be away from my family, of course, also my friends, but I think it is easier because I get so much support. Of course, my mom is like, well, but she is supportive. She is. She wants me to do what I want, and what I want is to do this. So she is supportive, and of course that makes it easier. But I make sure that I go back every summer and every Christmas to see them, because otherwise I don't think this would be possible.
When he first came my senior year of high school, it was a little different because we were getting someone who hadn't been living in our house ever to now he's been in the house for a total of 3 years, and he's part of the family. But when he first got here, it was just that small adjusting time frame where he became a part of the family, and then it just kind of flowed from there. Like, he had been with us for 18, 19, 20 years, and it was easy. I remember the first time that I was like a major help to you, and that was asking Jenny to prom. Oh. You were like, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? And I was like,
because it was such a foreign thing for me to do, like because we don't have proms in Norway. I didn't know how it worked.
So I was kind of like guiding him through the steps of like, you bring your flowers and you ask her to prom, and you go to prom, you dress nice, and outside of school, I think that was like the first thing that he came and like, how do I do this? And I'm like, well, here we go.
He was a good mentor, because I did go to prom with the most beautiful girl I know. So. I think it's a very good way to connect with people, and especially since they're, hopefully all of them are going there because they're too, they are interested as well in what's going on in the club and everything. But it's a way to meet friends, connections that can help you later on. I've talked about my own issues to people in the club, and they've helped me through it. So it's a great way to build networking and community. I didn't used to think before I spoke before, but I do now, because I realize that what you say matters, and people will take your word for it. And then if I said something without thinking, I may not remember as well as if I think it through and then say it. So I'm much more systematic with what I say and also with what I do, in order to meet what I've said.
Marty is, I couldn't really think of a better word, but he's dedicated. He works around the clock at his homework. He works here at the college, and his experience from being over here and going to school here, and also more that he's attained from being in a different country and the different experiences that he's gained while he's been here, gives him a different insight to how things are, because he's got the European culture, and now he's started to absorb the American culture as well, and it's a different way to look at things, and he's a very, very good speaker, better than I am. I've heard him talk, even just when our debates. He knows how to emphasize specific points but make it easy to hear at the same exact time.
Thank you for your kind words.
You're welcome.
Well, first I'd like to mention Dana Crabb, and she's fairly new here at the college, just like me. She is kind of our person to go to if we have something we need help with. And she's a very warm and welcoming individual, very knowledgeable, and she will take the time to speak with us. But she's a very nice person, and I feel safe going to her to talk about things that I may need help with. Also, I would like to mention Professor Janet Look. She is a wonderful human being. Just her walking into the classroom made me happy, because she had the biggest smile every day, and she would, something that she emphasized, she would say, good afternoon everyone, this is a beautiful day. Even if it was raining out, it was beautiful, according to her. An amazing person. And then Professor Golick, probably my first professor that I ever met at Joliet Junior College, and he is still one of my favorites of the college. It's structured in such a way that you feel very comfortable in his classroom, and the environment that he creates with his incorporated jokes in his lectures, and it's just, I really like his style of lecturing. I am working on transferring. I have been accepted to a few institutions, so we'll see. I'm pursuing a bachelor's in business. I've been thinking about international business, but if that can't be done, I'll probably get one in management, and then for my master's I'll take international business. And for my master's I'd like to maybe go to another country and see, maybe Germany or something. I think I've been involved with a lot at JJC, and I think I've seen a lot, and I incorporate a lot of that in my speech. And also, not only my victories, but also my struggles. So, because I think it's important to know that you're not perfect. You will stumble and fall, and there are hoops that you have to get over. So, by incorporating that, I hope that people see that, you know, having struggles isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I think you learn from them.